The opposite of I need less stuff. Welcome to Bullman Built RC if you've never been here before, and welcome back if you have. A local guy hit me up and said, hey man, I'm really into 3D printing. I don't do anything with RC trucks anymore. How about you bring over a stack of cash and I will give you everything that I have RC related completely. And I said, okay. Went over there one day, saw the massive amount of stuff he had, and I said, deal, I will be back a couple days. And this is some of the things that I got. Video number 1. Okay, so first up, I have this little thing. Dude told me that it was like a Napa truck or something. It's a little cheap. Kind of looks like a Grande inspired thing, but I don't know what that looks like underneath, and I don't know what this is. He said he gave it to a kid. His kid basically ran the balls off of it. It broke something and needs a little part. So I'm going to have to hook this thing up, hook up the radio, see exactly what happens, and go from there. Next! 1.9 Wraith. I'm not sure what this was going to be. Scale truck thing? Something, I don't know. Maybe a comp truck. I'm not 100% sure. So we have the chassis. I know what this looks like. I'm not 100% sure what it is. It is aluminum. It has a 3D printed rear bed area thingy. Element trans, the Quick Run Fusion 1800. It has incision drive shafts, a 3D printed skid. Looks like, if these aren't VP, I think these are VP links for a Wraith or something. I don't know what the hell they are, but they're big and wiggly.
Like your mom.
That is for sure. TRX4 shocks, the reds up front, oranges in the rear. This supposedly is decently newish. I don't know. Trio wheels. Not sure what foam. These feel like printed foams. Trenchers, printed foams. And the rear has a rear link riser that's 3D printed. Has these super cool rear mounts for shocks and links and everything. And obviously the brass lockouts. The front, on the other hand, I'm not sure if this is real or if this is a knockoff. I don't know how to tell, but I know a guy that does. So Hot Racing C's, which is good. Then we have what look like deluxe. They could be the knockoffs. These are the knuckles with the bearings in them and then the brass and everything. Looks to be pretty dang heavy. So not 100% sure what that is. I will definitely get with Matt from Deluxe and see. And then this also has the VP 3-link mount here that actually goes around the axle tube of the Wraith and gives you a little 3-link and everything like that. This will probably end up getting parted out. If you're not in my Facebook group, you need to join because most of the time I post things for sale in there first. Give you guys an hour or so to kind of see it and make sure. I usually tag everybody. Some people get upset when I tag everyone, but it's my group and I do what I want. So if you're interested in anything you see in these videos, join the group. You'll most likely see them if this is a recently new video. So that is one truck that I got out of a bunch. Next, I know this really isn't a racing channel, but this was there and I said, what the hell? I took everything. This is a Techno EB410 competition buggy, 4-wheel drive. It has a bunch of upgrades. I'm not a race guy whatsoever, but this thing looks like if you knew what you were doing, this would be a blast.
2 hours later.
V10 Hobbywing XE run. It has the speed control and everything. Has an Arma fan on it. Then he has the bullet leads there, so you just boop, get them in. Make sure you don't give them to my dad because he will put them in backwards. We've learned that the hard way a few times. I don't know a whole lot about this. It looks like it's a buggy. Next! One of the cooler things I got that I actually really can use is this little oil carrying case thing. Mine actually just sits up in a cabinet up there and it's just kind of messy or whatever. Just kind of goes everywhere, but So now I have everything from 100 down to 15 plus 32.5, which I don't know if I'd ever use. 500, 7,000, and what is this? 15,000. So I mean, you know, I could do all sorts of things with that. Plus it comes in this little cool case. This case is sick. Probably worth selling because, you know, like get some money back, but I like it a lot. Probably end up keeping that. Next, this is just a box of things that he gave me. Basically just stuff. So we'll go through that. So first up, we have Hyraxes on what feels like maybe dual stages. Knowing him, if these are dual stages, they're probably pro lines. I believe that's what he said he uses a lot. They are trio wheels, so I'll be getting rid of those. Probably stag the Hyraxes off of them, clean them up a little bit. Take the foams out. This is a chassis of some sort. It's just printed. No idea. I would assume maybe it goes to a Capra. Let's see here. Got all this crap here. Yep, fits a Capra pretty well there. So some sort of Capra skid thingy. I see some desert liquors. There's at least 3. 99 micro. Pretty excited about that. Even as a reef stealer, throwing one of those in there, if that works, I can use those for shifty boys. A quick run. What is this? This is a 1080, right? I don't know what the hell this thing is. Hobby Wine quick run. Has the wrong plug on it for me, but I won't use it anyway. That'll be for sale. On the complete opposite side of the spectrum, I have a Holmes Hobbies Puller 500. From what I can tell, brand new. Has had solder on it, but none of the screw holes look like they're really all that bad. Definitely has a lot of resistance that I could feel, so I'd assume that all the magnets are good and everything. I haven't messed with a brush motor in so long that I'll probably just end up making some sort of like little clippy thing, and Jordan and I can go through and make sure everything's good and all that jazz. So I got that. Pretty stoked. The other half of the Hot Racing drive shaft. This goes from 107 millimeters to 142. A bag of 25 kilogram servos. These are all brand new. He was going to put it on whatever these went on because they were green. And he said something about was going to do a servo on each wheel or something, I think. And so he got 4 in the green and was going to do all that. And then was going to do all that. Got those. That'll go in the swap meet bin. These look like portal gears. I have no idea what these are. I think they're weight hangers. I don't know enough about some of this like hardcore comp stuff. I guess not even hardcore, but I don't know enough about comp stuff in general. Those look like weight hangers. I'd assume they're on a Capra. There's a ring and pinion for something. I don't know what the hell that is. Maybe a Capra? That's a weird looking... It's like a triangle locker. I don't know that I've ever seen that before. I think that might be axial. Axle shafts for a Capra. So I got all 4 of those. The other desert liquor. So I have all 4 desert liquors. Some random links. A servo mount. Ooh, a nice servo mount. I think it's... I don't know what that is. I think it might be... an aluminum servo mount, and then a servo mount. This is a Treel to mount it a little bit differently. I kind of like that because it does protect it a little bit more, so that's pretty cool. Capra transmission. Another drive shaft that goes from 107 millimeters to 142. More servo mounts. Another locker and gear combo. A pinion gear. Super Dominator. So this goes to a completely different truck, so that doesn't even apply here. I got some AKRC, maybe? No, those are RC, never mind. I got some sort of like scale hub, knockoff things, whatever. Not real sure what I'll do with those. Just a blank, oh, it's got bearings in it. So I got just a case with bearings. I'll take that to my local guys because they are always breaking these Capra things. And then I also have the KYX housings with the portal housings and everything, and a tie rod. So this will be useful to someone, not me, but it'll be useful to somebody. So that's that box. Next, I think this is the box that he told me there was just a bunch of stuff to sell. This is a Losi. It could be a Nightcrawler or the comp truck. I can't remember exactly what they called all this stuff. They did all sorts of different things, but chassis, have the transmission, some decent looking shocks if that's what you were looking for, some links. These are actually aluminum links. They're not terrible. I don't know what they were originally for, if they're originally for this. These look like Wraith links. I don't know. Anyway, got that chassis. This is literally just a bag of a whole bunch of different size bearing. A lot of these are, those are metal sliders. I assume for a 10-2, something along those lines. One of the things I'm pretty excited about is a Bender Customs SWX. This is for the original AX10. It has a good 3 gear on it with a nice metal spur. The transmission seems to spin really freely, actually, pretty nice. It has a Reedy Power 16-turn 5-slot crawler motor. This has been used. It is a little rough, but I have been on the hunt for a nice Gen 1 Scorpion with all the stuff. I want it fully loaded, all that jazz. I've got some bodies. I don't even need that. I've just been on the hunt for one. So I did get this. Pretty stoked about that. That's going to go up in my vintage area here, up on top, kind of behind you and up, where I keep things that I don't ever get down. They're just kind of pretty, so whatever. A whole bag of hardware. Lots and lots of hardware that is bagged. This all looks like K&K stuff. Super, super happy with that. So that will go in one of my boxes. Wheels. I only have 3 of the barrels. I don't know exactly what these are, but I've got 3 barrels, 4 faces, and 4 rear rings. These are wheels of some sort and design. Those are, I believe, real VP hubs. These are the big monster boys. These are, I think, 600s. So I got that. These, this is actually parts that Jordan needed the other day, and I didn't have, but now I do. This is a battery tray, a receiver box, and the sliders for a 10-2. More 10-2 parts. RC Addict. Looks like a servo mount. And fuel cell. More 10-2 sliders, so the whole other set. Tiny little drive shafts. Not sure what those go to. Oh, hey, there's stuff. CVDs of some sort that go to something. Not sure where those go. Another Reedy crawler and SC480X speed control. Probably a Reedy. That goes together. Probably was in some sort of RTR. TRX shocks. Fuel cell thing? I don't know what the hell this thing is. Let's see. This is a 10-1, 10-2 aluminum skid and some general aluminum shock towers and some stuff. I'll take that skid and put it in my fab box. This is a battery mount from BPC. I cannot remember what that stands for. I bought a chassis off them and it sucked. VP SLW hardware. I have this by the bag full. I don't need that. More drive shafts. These are China. I don't know. Drive shafts. It doesn't say. There's drive shafts. Shocks. XD93. XO. XD. Some sort of 93mm shock. A plastic 10-3 skid. Cool. A hook. Oh, that's cool. A little winch hook. Oh, golly. Wraith parts? Yep. Those look like Wraith parts, maybe? This is... Oh, that's a Capra transmission plastic stuff. A 10-2 that is not together. A drive shaft, some sort of China drive shaft. Another China drive shaft. A very short China drive shaft. Another drive shaft. A big ass infraction pinion. That thing is very large. Not sure. Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about infractions. Another China drive shaft. More China drive shafts. The receiver top to an axial. An Integi Stampede transmission case. Looks brand new. Don't think this has ever been mounted. I don't have any use for it. I guess I could put it on my Bandit. I don't know. More 10-2 Integis. Those will definitely be going in the swap meet. Gears for... Those look like axial. That looks like an axial output gear. That's an RRP actually. Yeah, that's an RRP output gear, one of the solid ones, and this is one of the nice ones that actually has the through holes, and a metal spur gear with a pinion, an output gear. So this is just random 3 gear parts, beadlock rings, and some sort of servo mount / upper mount thing. Don't know what that goes to. More China drive shafts. More tiny China drive shafts. A heat sink, I think. Another China drive shaft. Ooh, this is the one with the little what the hell do you call those? This is one of the ones with the like plate style clamp. A DSM winch. SLW screws. Once again, don't need those. Ooh, sick. Hot racing limiters. That's pretty cool. A little bumper. A locker for 10-2. So that way I can actually use that. That's going over there. Let's see. More China drive shafts. Scale hardware. I'm guessing metric. Looks like metric scale hardware. That's pretty cool. So I'll save that for myself. Little wrenches. No idea what those go to. An Amazon 3 gear with dig and a Reefs 299 LP servo. So this kind of goes over what he did. Very interesting looking through other people's stuff like this. I love that part. But this is like the 2 ends of the spectrum. You have a very affordable transmission and a Reefs full-blown servo to do the dig with it. Kind of crazy, wild. Don't know what I'll do with that. Probably just swap meet stuff. And then, oh, here's something. That's I think this is a 3-link mount. It's a very odd single bolt thing. So 750 VP hubs, I can tell by the color, I believe. 3D printed bead locks, and then the rings that I've buried. Here they are. These rings actually go with these wheels. They're 3-piece, and then they like screw into the center. I'm guessing so you can adjust how wide the actual wheels are. And then these are pretty cool. I'm gonna sell them, but I mean they are pretty neat. So I will throw all those in a bag together, and this all goes to the swap meet. Next, one of the things that I was most excited about, that this is not an SCX 10.2 Raw Builders Kit. This is literally full of decals. Just tons and tons of decals and paint masks and stuff like that. And just more decals and deluxe decals and RC 4-wheel drive decals. And the little car thingy they gave along with one of those pins that'll probably explode. Risk it for the biscuit. I do like that. Have no idea who that is. Maddox Designs. Castle. Hard Body Mafia decals. Sick. What batteries? I got batteries falling all over the place out here. No batteries. No. Okay. I don't know what the hell that goes to. This is a Losi axle. This is the rear. Kind of hard to see, but it's not anything to look at anyway. What is this? This is, a Cool little toolkit. I don't need this, but I will 100. Ooh, actually, I do need this one. That's okay. I don't need this, but I will 100% put this out on the swap meet table and let somebody else have it. An inverter to run whatever. This is a Duralast inverter, so I don't know what I would ever do with this. I don't need this, so we'll just see. Hell, I could keep it, I guess. I don't know. I don't care. And then the obvious. I got these big old ruptures on 3D printed beadlocks. Looks like they have, those look like 475. Yeah, those are 475 hubs. They look like VP, so I'm pretty sure those are. Yes, I believe so. Looking at the hardware, I'm pretty sure they are. Ruptures. Those feel like 3D printed foams. Oh yeah, they even sound like it because it sounds like a bunch of trash bags in a tire. No idea what I'll do with these. Everybody claims these are the best damn thing ever. So I don't know. I'll put them on something. They're cool, and I got them. So whatever. And I got a strap. Not sure what to do with that. Might just tie your mom up with it. Make sure to check me out on Instagram, Facebook groups, Bullman Built RC across the board. YouTube Live Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern. And that is all. I appreciate you watching. I will see you later. Bye! Oh, and I got a shock tower. Shit. I got shock plier things. And then, oh, here we go. This is what those beadly. I think these are XD. Some sort of 93 millimeter. One of the things I'm pretty excited about. This is a BC, which is a Bidnum. Let's see. These. This is literally just a shit. Where did I just put that box? Another axle that goes from 107 or shit. Real fast like. Where's that one box that was shit for sale? Oh, it's right here. Fucking idiot. But I mean, I'm not really into small kit. Shit.